program in 2002. Ingrid's consistent dedication, professionalism, and enthusiasm are evident in her daily work. She is well known for her dependability and drive while making significant and substantial contributions to advancing HUD's mission. She is highly respected by her clients and across OGC for her leadership, integrity, and resourcefulness. Her breadth of experience and strong client relationships enable her to deliver top-quality legal services year after year. Ingrid has invested substantial time serving on national working groups to improve the efficiency and effectiveness of OGC and HUD operations. She is always willing to share her expertise and knowledge with her colleagues, providing many trainings for Region 4 attorneys, paralegals, and program clients. Recently, Ingrid lent her expertise to the FOIA working group in developing comprehensive FOIA guidance to promote consistency and transparency across the department. Her morale-boosting ideas and work ethic are an asset to OGC's employee engagement efforts, including support for leaders across 12 different OGC and DEC offices in reviewing their employee engagement data, developing office-specific employee engagement goals, and then executing plans to meet those goals. She's been instrumental in making improvements to the OGC Mentor Program and in bringing greater awareness to the various internal and external legal and public service awards available to OGC staff to improve recognition of excellence across OGC. For Public Service Recognition Week, Ingrid helped develop a highly praised video to highlight the great work of OGC and DEC staff and their volunteer activities. In 2020, her service and commitment to the department earned her the HUD Secretary's Engagement Award. In addition to that leadership, Ingrid has been an extremely productive closing and program attorney, working diligently for her clients. She has personally closed an astonishing 642 multifamily and healthcare real estate transactions, at one point closing all FHA-insured multifamily transactions for the entire state of Florida. Moreover, before the pandemic-related moratoriums, Ingrid led her team in meeting the demands of high-volume single-family foreclosure litigation, over 1,000 cases annually. Ingrid also led efforts to identify surplus funds and over a 2-year period recovered over $500,000 for HUD. She has also developed and maintained a successful and cooperative relationship with the regional OIG criminal division. Ingrid is a model of inclusive leadership by a public servant. She consistently drives collaboration and accountability, fosters high performance, supports employee development, and manages the demands of inevitable change. Ingrid nurtures her team's diversity by encouraging professional and personal growth, volunteerism, and balance. Ingrid's deep commitment to public service extends well beyond her service to HUD. She has donated her time as a volunteer judge for Florida's Fourth Judicial Circuit Teen Court, a pre-arrest diversion program that gives at-risk youth the opportunity to accept responsibility for their actions and make reparation. Presently, Ingrid is utilizing her considerable skills, empathy, and bilingual abilities to help migrant children along the southern border through a voluntary deployment as a team leader for the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services Unaccompanied Children Program. And that's where she was when I called her for this award. It was quite something. The bottom line is, Ingrid is dedicated to public service, the success of HUD's mission, and the pursuit of legal excellence. On behalf of OGC, I am so proud to recognize Ingrid Osborne as a 2021 Curry Award recipient.
Thank you, Sasha. Wow, after that introduction, I'm even impressed with myself. In all seriousness, I am truly honored and humbled to be here today receiving this award. Not just because of the meeting that it has, as we heard from Althea, but the mere fact of being here with this group of co-recipients and the ones that have come before us. Congratulations, Andrea, Gail, Steve, Bob. You all are incredible, and I am extremely proud to know that I work with you and to share this date with you. I debated a lot about what to say today, and a good friend said to me, it's your speech, talk about your journey. But I don't want to talk about my journey. Everybody has a journey. We all do. We are all the directors of our own stories. We are the captains of our ships. I personally don't think it's the journey itself that matters. I think what matters is the destination that we set ourselves to travel. But most importantly, I think what matters is the people that we meet throughout our journey and the way that we handle the rocky waters and the twists and turns and the zigzags of our journey. My destination has always been clear, wherever I can make a difference. The path of the people have always been fluid, sometimes challenging, sometimes effortless, always very rewarding and full of important lessons. I also recently had a conversation with a colleague who said that most women are shy about bragging about themselves and recognizing when they do great work. And I can tell you, I am completely guilty of that. But today I want to thank those people who were not shy and thank my colleagues who took the time out of their busy schedules to nominate me for this award. And to thank you for not being shy and letting the selection committee know about things that I probably wouldn't even think to talk about, such as my work with the Employee Engagement Committee. You know, when we think of HUD, and like Andrea mentioned, we automatically just think of providing housing and our mission. But our mission is so much more than that. Our mission starts with us. Our mission includes not just the people that we serve, but the people providing the service. So our mission includes being able to provide our staff an environment of continual growth and development. It also includes making sure that our employees are engaged and fulfilled in the work that they're doing. So not just as well as ensuring that they're engaged. So when I was asked to be part of the Employee Engagement Committee, it was an easy yes, because it was already part of my duty to further HUD's mission. So thank you to my colleagues who nominated me, and thank you to the selection committee. I may be biased, but I think you made excellent choices this year. Thank you for the time that you put in reviewing the nominations. Now, HUD and the Office of General Counsel has been my only job since law school. Everything law school didn't teach me, I learned it here. And when you first start any job, you always try to pick up and learn as much as you can from all the people around you. But you try to do it in your own way and pick up your own habits and have your own style. Not necessarily with the idea of being better than anyone else, but just to excel at what you're doing. At least that's what I try to do. But even though I try to have my own style and be my own person in practicing our very unique HUD world, every now and then someone always says, "You're from the school of Gloria Aldridge." Proudly so, Gloria, proudly so. Starting my career in the Houston office was shaped the professional that I am today. Thank you, Gloria, for taking on this baby lawyer and teaching me all the basics, from the MAP guide policies to client interactions, to making sure that I always had a suit jacket on the back of my door for all those Friday afternoon emergencies. Thank you for instilling in me to always be honest and dependable and to provide excellence, quality, and work and customer service in everything that we ever did and touched. And thank you to my Region 6 colleagues, past and present, for the warm welcome, the lessons learned, and even the so-called bad habits that I picked up in Houston. And Houston was only the beginning of my HUD formation. I soon left them for my next HUD family in Jacksonville, where I had the benefit of meeting and working with Chief Counsel Earl Cox. Earl's style was completely different from Gloria and great in its own way. Earl taught me how to be smooth under pressure and not to sweat the small stuff. Like when region or headquarters calls and they wanted something by tomorrow, it's amazing how efficient and productive you can be when you have a short time frame. But when you're still new and your employer starts talking about furloughs and shutdowns and you start wondering how you're gonna pay those student loans, Earl always reminded me, the lawyers will be the last one to leave and turn off the lights. Somebody's gotta review those contracts too. Thank you, boss man, for all your wise wisdom. I did a quick stay in Nashville, where I quickly learned that I wanted to be back in Florida. Dark gray weather days were just not for me. But Mary and Kelly were very gracious hosts and influential in teaching me how to handle the unexpected, from a 500-year flood in our own house to handling a very difficult housing finance agency. Thank you both. Once back in Florida, I became part of a great team of the Region 4 Chief Councils, the brain trust with whom I can always count on for a good and healthy debate. Mary, Beth, John, Monica, and Gail, thank you for always sharing your wealth of knowledge and opinions. And Antoinette, our new fearless leader, in the short period that we've worked with you, I have already learned so much about humility and patience and dedication. Thank you for broadening my horizons and allowing me the opportunities of things that I just can't say no to. And to my sounding board, the ones that I have called cussing, crying, laughing, or just simple and dumb question, thank you for always taking the call and sharing with me my triumphs, my excitements, and my frustrations. My Jacksonville family, my program directors, the clients, thank you for trusting me to serve you and for believing in me even when you don't like the opinions. And thank you to my legal team, my staff, the ones who make me look good every day, the most hardworking, easygoing, always willing to jump in the fire group of attorneys you'll ever meet, and our new paralegal. You inspire me every day to be the best supervisor that I can be. Like Sasha mentioned, I recently had an opportunity to work for 60 days with a different agency, doing something completely different from what I do here at HUD, and assisting with the reunification of unaccompanied minors at the Southwest border. I can tell you that I met the greatest, most dedicated group of people who had only one common goal in mind: to assist with these children's futures. Few of us get that opportunity of serving individuals in the hours of greatest need. I recommend we all do. It was a very rewarding and powerful experience, which tested my resilience, but refueled my passion for public service. Thank you to my new 4 Bliss friends. I know some of you are online. Carlos, Haley, Leslie, Maribel, and Genevieve, for restoring my faith in humanity and confirming that there's still a lot of great people out there. And thank you to my amazing family and friends for supporting my continued dedication to public service. My husband, my kids, my parents, my bestie. Special thank you to my kids, Jacob and Ian, for sharing mom's time in her attempt to make our communities better. God, I knew they were gonna make me cry. Mami, papi, gracias por todo tu apoyo, todos estos años, los buenos consejos y la sabiduría para sobrellevar todas las cosas y ser una mujer de bien. A big shout out to my legal honors class of 2002. Love you all. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. No. Thank you, Sasha. Back to you.
Thank you, Ingrid, for all those words, and congratulations on your award. It is so well deserved. Next, it is my privilege to present